Hello everyone, I'm very happy to see you, not to see you, but to welcome you in this wonderful white box where I will be able to answer all of your questions. So don't hesitate to send as many as you want. And I will take the first one, so please shoot the first one. So the first one is, could you please describe the main product features of the new C4? If you have looked at all our videos, you can see that I have three words to say. The first one, it's a distinctive concept. It's an assertive design, and it's a unique silhouette with the best of comfort and the choice of energy between traditional combustion engine and a full electric powertrain. That's the main product features I can give you for the new C4. If you could shoot the second one, waiting. Why no PHEV? Just because we kept the PHEV for C segment and upper segment, C SUV segment and upper segments. As you heard us say previously, we at Citroën want to be able to offer safe, clean and affordable mobility to all. PHEV solution is not what the customer should use, maybe on the C segment. Using the platform we have used for C4, we are able now to provide a full electric offer at a mainstream price, at the heart of the market, which means that it's a way of democratization, the electrified vehicle to people. So no PHEV on the C4. Next question, please. Will the C4 be available in China? An IC and electric. Thank you, Peter, from France, Europe, Automotive News Europe. So C4 will be available in China, in IC and electric, but you have to wait a little bit to discover it. What we can say is that C4 will be sold in 68 countries, Europe mainly, but also other regions of the world. And if you stay connected to us, you will see what will happen next in China with the C4 program. Another question. Waiting. So what comfort is offered to the rear passengers? First, you have to have in mind that we have the best-in-class rear comfort knee space at the rear of the car. It's, if I say it from the top of my mind, 198 millimeters. You've got the seats, you've got roominess, you've got storages, and you've got the overall comfort that you have in the car thanks to the Citroën Advanced Comfort Program, which I guess you know about, because each time we meet with you, we discuss this wonderful Citroën Advanced Comfort Program, which has technological assets, but also roominess and cocoon effect. Next question, please. It's very surprising to be in that white little box without hearing anyone except my boss, which is on the right. What is the platform used? Question from Mota Francisco, coming from Portugal. The platform used is the CMP platform. It's a great platform because it's very efficient in terms of architecture and CO2, and it provides us, we are then able to provide the customer very strong performance in terms of engine, powertrains, electrification, and roominess in this platform. That's why we choose this platform, and it allows us to provide a car that has all the correct dimensions for the C segment and an electric offer at the heart of the market. So it's the CMP platform. Next question. Finland. So, will the comfort suspension and the comfort seat be standard in all versions? Not standard in all versions, but on the main version, Finland Fieldpack and upper versions, so that most of our customers can experience it. So that was the question from Finland. Another one? Maybe. Oh, it's the same. It's the same one. You are shooting me the same one as previously. What is the platform used here? Again, it's the CMP platform. So maybe my answer was not clear enough. It's a platform that is very interesting for us in terms of architecture and CO2, and that provides great performances in terms of engine, roominess, and comfort. That's why we choose this platform. So that's again my answer. And tell me, Francisco, if the answer was incorrect or if you didn't understand it. A next question, if you want. What are the assets of the C4 compared to competitors? There is a long list, but I think I will go again to what I said to you at the very beginning. A distinctive concept with SUV codes and coupe codes. An assertive design, which I think is very different from what we usually see on that segment, where the cars are quite traditional. And very unique attitude on the road, a high position on the road due to big and large wheels, a raised ground clearance, and all of this SUV inspiration we put in the car. Also, we have comfort. Comfort and well-being is at the center of Citroën, and I guess this C4 will become a reference in terms of comfort for the car industry. Please drive it with an electric powertrain because it's just the ultimate comfort experience for me. It's a great experience. You've got this cocoon effect. Everything is very smooth, as quiet. It's just great. And then the asset versus competitors is a question you mentioned earlier in the loop. It's the fact that we are offering the choice of between traditional combustion engines and a full electric powertrain, and that's very new on that segment. Another question, please. Will C4 be the most affordable EV in its segment? I don't know the product plan of all the competitors, but what I can say to you is that this C4 will be positioning at the heart of each market it will be sold in. And this positioning is consistent with the Citroën positioning, which is bearing fruit. If you look at the 2019 results, and if you listen to Vincent, I would say 30 minutes ago, or when he was connected at the very beginning of the show, we have great results. We have rebuilt our foundation. And so the strategy is consistent, and C4 will be in line with this strategy, being affordable. And offering a full EV in that segment is something quite new. And the spirit of it is giving access to safe, clean, and affordable mobility to all. That was for Belux. Another question from Chile. Yeah, we are going far away. Carolina, do you have a strategy to electrify the other segment in the short term? I don't know what you mean by the short term. What I can say to you, and I guess you listened to us early in the year where we said that we are launching a strong electrification strategy within Citroën with 6 launches until the end of 25, until the end of this year, sorry, and we want to be at 100% electrified solution by 2025. So I don't know if 2025 is for you short term. Short term for us, if it's the end of the year, C4 is the only full electric vehicle you have. C5 Across is a PHEV, but it was launched a few months ago. Poland, moving back to Poland. What about charging ë-C4? 50 kilowatt charging, and what speed of AC charging? It depends on the socket you are using. With a fast charge, you can recharge in 30 minutes 80% of the battery, which I think is an answer to the 350 kilometer autonomy, and makes your life easier, and make the fact that and push the fact that you can use C4 for daily use, but also for bigger travels when you go abroad. Back to Portugal, Alfredo, saying, the C4 seems to be bigger than 2008, yes, recall back, isn't so, but does it use the same platform? Not sure I'm going to be able to talk about our cousin. What I can say to you is that we don't compare with 2000 and DS3 Cosback. We compare to other competitors, Ford, Renault on that segment, and others. C4 has the dimension of the segment and tick all the boxes of the roominess needed and the compactness needed. So you've got everything in the car so that you can have a very versatile utility of it. That was... Oh, the smart pad support, how does it work? I should have taken one with me. It's very simple. You use your iPad or whatever pad you have into a little envelope that you can plug in front of you when you are a front passenger. It's very easy. I think Audrey demonstrated it in the video, so please go and watch again the video if you need, if you want. But it's very, very easy to use, and then you can fold it in a tray just in front of you. I don't know the word in English, but it's very useful and it's dedicated to put a pad. So a very easy use. Well, a big question for Sweden. So the ë-C4 share drivetrain and battery size with other PSA brands. New electric version Peugeot e-208 and Opel Corsa E. ë-C4 looks bigger than its sibling. Still, it has a longer range. How did you do that? Because Audrey did a miracle. No, it's the platform. The platform is a great platform, as I told you a little bit earlier. A great platform in terms of architectures and access to full electric powertrains. It's very... Audrey worked a lot on the aerodynamics of the car with Pierre, and also with tiny details, which means that we have better, in the end, autonomy than our cousin, using the same platform. That was the question for Sweden. Let's go back to France, Europe. What will be the cell mix between B2B and B2C? So I guess I'm not allowed to communicate on that, but it will be the same as we usually do, maybe more, because some companies have green policies. And what would be the percentage of C4 sold to the pro market? The only figure I can give you, I'm sorry at that stage, maybe if we have an interview later on in the year, we will be able to give you more details. It's that the mix of electric version will be 10%, forecasted. That's a partial answer, I'm sorry, but it's the only one I can give you. So let's move back to Italy. Can you point out the most relevant differences between ICE and electric? In terms of driving, in terms of... I would like a more precise question, if you could, Alfonso, send it again. The main differences are, I would say, the way you drive it and the comfort you have while driving it, the usage you use. The car is the same. It's the same car, same design, same dimensions. So it's just an alternative to an electric, a traditional combustion engine. Next question. Macedonia. Are additional body styles planned? Hoo-hoo. Coupe or an estate? I'm so sorry, Andrea, but you will have to wait a little bit for that question. Keep following us. We will come back on the subject. I cannot say anything at that stage, but that's a good idea. It's the only thing I can say. Let's go back to France. The C5 or C6 will come back soon in the Citroën range. Our sedans cars are not in the plan. So during the COVID, I did a wonderful Facebook Live where I announced the fact that our, what we call the Grande Berline, so sorry to say it in French, but I don't know the same name or the same expression in English. So a new D segment will come soon, that it exists, that it is great, and that we are working on it. I've seen it, so it's really it's real, as people say, or our children say, mainly. So it's in the plan, and it's coming soon. Not able to tell you more than that. I'm sorry. Another question from Portugal again. It's the same. You're shooting me the same question again. The C4 seems to be bigger than 2008 and the S3 Cosback isn't so, but does it use the same platform? I think I did answer to that question saying I won't comment on cousins. Wait, I think we should put the next one, if there is a next one. Maybe not. Arrive. So back to Italy. Oh, dimensional luggage compartment and weight. You are crazy. So dimension, 4.36 m, 158 at the heights, weight 180. What else you need? 2.67 as the. Do you want me? I will come back to you. Like, I will give you everything. Length, as I told you, 4.66 meter. Width, 180, 1.52, and wheelbase 267. If you what you wanted. Boots 380 liters, and that's it. I think you have everything in the press release. So what happened with the airbag when uses an iPad support from Chile? I think it's the same. It's the same question we had during the live. When the airbag is deployed, the iPad support just falls down so that there is no problem and it's not dangerous for you. Enzo, I hope this answers your question. Next question, please. It's, you cannot imagine how strange it is not to be able to talk to you directly, just using a screen. But so please send questions as many as you want. There we go, another one from Bosnia. What are the plans with the new C4 regarding more versions? Will there be more versions, like sportier and shorter versions, or more car XUV versions? So what I responded, I guess, to Chile, which asked the question, is that wait and see, you will see something else coming soon in the coming year. But at that stage, we only speak about C4. Alors, Portugal fleet. Hello, Laurence. How do you expect ë-C4 to behave in fleet markets? Quite well. The offer is surprising, but we have tested it to B2B clients, and they are very positive on the car because it has all of the comfort of a Citroën, very efficient powertrains, many ADAS, 20 ADAS, as I told you before, which is very useful for B2B clients. Good TCO, but even if we are not able to talk about it right now, because price list and every other details will be released when the orders will be open, which is at the end of the summer. But their first reaction is very, very positive to the car, to its design, to its concept, and to its main dimension and characteristics. Sweden again. Will you offer a deal with a certain fast charging network in Europe, like the W, Daimler, etc., to do with Ionity? We are thinking about it, trying to design something, to propose something to our customer, because we know it may be they may be reluctant to buy a full electric vehicle because they are not sure where they can charge, how fast they can charge, etc., etc. So we are clearly thinking about it, and at launch we think we have a solution in mind so that we make the life of our customer easy or easier than they have. Another one, another question? Sorry? Okay. I'm too quick, I think, answering. I've got someone saying it's coming. It's coming. Top Gear, BBC, UK. How did you avoid the disadvantages of the crossover? Poor consumption and poor ride quality. Because we are Citroën. Poor ride quality, as we said, we have the best of comfort in this car. The progressive hydraulic cushion, the advanced comfort seats that you have to test, and poor consumption. We have a very good aerodynamics ratio. I think it's 0.44, 66. It's much higher than other. Oops, my screen disappeared. It's much higher than the competitors, but as Pierre said, the way he designed it is taking some SUV codes, but working on the aerodynamics and the lines, so that we have a very good consumption and a very good autonomy, 350 kilometers. Next question. I think we have only 1 or 2 minutes left. It's what is written on the screen. So I trust the screen. What is the ground clearance? 156 Hanken in Sweden. Millimeters. Everything is summarized in the press release that you can get, because it's the car is now revealed. Another question, will you be able to change brake recuperation in the ë-C4? Question from Sweden. It's too early to say. We are investigating solutions. And one last question. From where? Sweden again? No, Turkey. Oh, that's the first time we have Turkey. Which engine sort will be higher demand on C4? We have a wide offer of engine, petrol engine, diesel engine, and a full electric powertrain. We have five, if I'm not mistaken, 5 petrol engines, PureTech 100, PureTech 130, and PureTech 155. Available either in with an automatic gearbox or a manual gearbox. We have 2 diesel engines, the Blue HD 110 and the Blue HD 100, so 110 and 130, and also this 100 electric powertrain, which is equivalent to 160 horse powertrain. So everyone can choose whatever they want. Another question, or is it the last one? So thank you very much. I hope next time we can meet face to face, because it's quite disturbing, but I was very, very happy to be able to discuss with you. See you soon. Bye.